things that I'm going to cover. Maybe I'll wait for some more viewers, but this will go up on the actual channel after we're done. But I thought it'd be fun to do just a live podcast. We'll see if we can get some views up here. See if we get some people in here with some questions. I think it'd be an interesting take. It's always a little bit different. You have to think on your feet instead of just doing your normal thing. And you add that other element of other people hopping in here and talking. I think it'll add something different. So if anyone wants to hop on the Discord chat with me, let me know. I'm on there right now. I've got this all set up. Let's do something fun. Let's let it be lit. Let's let it be fire. 15-time SML champion. Primetime 000. But let's get the views up. Let's chat it up. I'm going to give you guys my Madden 21 thoughts. I'm going to give you this final SML season thoughts. We're going to a lot of fun stuff we're planning on covering here. I'll stay on as long as we've got people viewing. So if we've been here all night talking, get you a bang, get you a rain. Let's get these views up. Oh, man. QB stud with the little emoji. The Pong champ. Let's get these views up, boys. Don't you let me down. I got a stupid question. How can I view my... What do I think about I got the Meats? You know, Meats puts the work in. Sometimes he's a little mouthy, a little stuck on himself. But he's a good kid. His graphics are on point. He's, in terms of being a fan, he's not just a fan. He's what you would call like a fanatic. So fanatics versus fan. A fanatic, the team can do no wrong. No matter what happens, the team's going to win the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter what guys they lose or what happens. That's their ride or die team. A fan, like myself, we're pretty realistic about what's happening with our team. It's like, hey, we're not making the fucking Super Bowl with this quarterback. No way, no how. With these injuries, stuff's not going to happen. Our organization hates us. So Meats is a Ravens fanatic. That's what I got to think about Meats. He's a great Madden player. He's a great team builder. He knows how to cheese it a little bit. That's why he's got golden to these all new highs. But that's what I think about Meats to answer Chris and Kel's question. I got a stupid question because I don't do this ever. How can I view my comments live without viewing my stream? Is there some type of studio or creator thing where you can see your chat? I'm kind of stupid about this, boys. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. Need help. I just don't want to see and hear myself, but I guess I'll leave it. I just mute it. We got a couple viewers in here. Let's get it up. Let's talk this bitch up. Go to your creator dashboard. Creator dashboard. Oops. Alright. I kind of lost my chat. I think we're up to two viewers right now. KJ Slander, my fucking guy. KJ is in the chat right now. That's what I'm talking about. Good evening. Dolphins. Making the Dolphins relevant again. The Dolphins really have been relevant in the SML since, what was it? Future was the Dolphins owner many years ago when he gave Prime a run for his money. KJ Slander, though, is my fucking guy. He plays sim through and through, a tough defense, grind it out. KJ's my fucking boo-boo. But, boys, we got shit to cover. Let's get the views up. Let's get the fucking views up. Want some people up in this bitch. But, how's everybody doing tonight? We doing all right? Oh, yeah, Grams was the Dolphins. I can't forget about that. Because I think I was the Patriots and Grams was the Dolphins. Grams was a tough fucking guy to play. That was tough. A lot of good matchups with me and Grams. I think Future was the Dolphins. I think it was the first time I can't even tell you which Madden it was. I may be misquoting it, but I believe he was the Dolphins when he first came in. Beat Prime in some tough games. We're doing all right, Chris. Who else we got up in this bitch? So we'll cut to the meat and potatoes of this stream. We'll start with just the boring stuff just in case other people join us. But our leaderboards right now in the SML, the final season of Madden 20, we got the Ravens 6-0, the Jags 6-0, the Jets 4-1, the Chiefs 4-2, the Bengals, fucking the Reaper 5-1. He's come back from the depths of hell, and now his team is 5-1. Tiny Titan 3-2. We got a lot of teams here. I don't know exactly what's happened to QB. We're gonna have to ask his comments in the chat. Not really sure what's going on there. The Patriots 3-3, the Colts 3-3, the Dolphins on the bubble at 2-3, the NFC Vikings 5-0, the Redskins Sunday Squad 5-1, the Bucks 4-2, the Seahawks 3-3, the Eagles 4-1, the Packers 4-1. A lot of teams there on the bubble. A lot of good games, a lot of good teams playing for it all right now, trying to make things happen. Riley Ford is your touchdown leader. He's your yards leader, 1,600. Freddie Golden. Jesus Christ, come on, guys. We got Golden and my man's Raider fan with 1,066 yards and Golden with 1,183 yards. 6 games. 5 and 6 games, depending on where you're at. Let's see where the Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens are 6 games. The Raiders are 6 games. Definitely crazy. How many wins for Riley? How many wins for Riley, he says. It's a good question. I don't even know who which quarterback that is. Is that the Titans or the 49ers? It's one of the two. I can't keep it straight. And of course, now my internet's going to be jank. I'm going to skip that question because I can't get it to load, boys. A lot of interceptions being thrown. A lot of interceptions. We got like 5 guys tied at 13 picks. Edmonds, Neal, Winston, Luck, Wallace. Not a whole lot of sacks. The sacks are kind of level now so far. I mean, 6 games in, 14 sacks by Rashawn Gray, Nwasu at 13, and Garrett at 12. That's kind of balanced out. That's not too bad. But, it is the Niners. Spooky. What other kind of interesting facts? What kind of facts we got going on here? That's about it. We got a couple guys, 6 and 5 INTs. Marshawn Lattimore, Miles Calvin, 6. Neal at 5. Reddick 5. Campbell at 5. A lot of good stuff going out there. A lot of good users. What would grind? Send this Madden out with a bang. Try to go out on top, boys. This is it. I fucking mailed this season and I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for it to be over with. But we still have Superstar KO. So if anyone wants to squat up sometime, let me know. Got a lot going on there. My thoughts, though, what team you take in Madden 21? Well, I am the most hated person of the OGs, so I pick all the way down at 17. So, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I guess it depends. Obviously, it depends on who's out there. I mean, if you look at some of the mock drafts, they got me taking the Vikings. I wouldn't mind being the Purple Peter Eaters, some Dalvin Cooks. It just depends on who's out there. Obviously, I don't want like the Jets or any team that's really cap strapped or doesn't have a nice young talented quarterback or any pieces. So I'd have to look at it. Obviously, I don't know if the Rams would be a team like that's been popular the last 4 years. You'd love to have this season. Don't think so. I don't think that's the team to be. The Chiefs, depending on how much salary cap they give you and depending on how realistic they make the Patrick Mahomes contract, it's supposed to be pretty friendly in real life for the first 2 years, but Madden may fuck that up and just make it $50 million a year, and then you're gonna be kind of tight. The Mahomes deal is not that friendly when you're looking at $50 million for one player per year. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. We're at 4 viewers. Let's talk it up, boys. Let's talk it up. Who we got in this chat? QB Stud. Sim Madden League. It's 15-time SML champion. We throwing the goat up. We got Prime Time up in this bitch, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Prime. What's up with all these interceptions, bro? I was just going through. You've thrown 13 already this season. And Andrew Luck, the old slow turd, he managed to break some tackles. He got out there on me. Ran it all over. Shit on the Texans' hopes and dreams. Oh, yeah. We got to cover that. KJ, thank you. My dude. My fucking dude. Oh, my goodness. We got my boys. Jay Bunting. John Pahanis, I believe that is. Andrew Luck's slinging it. He says, let's fucking farve it. But SML Anonymous. People don't think I'm that intelligent, but let me tell you what. When I've got a screenshot out there and I see the little picture of the guy with the little question mark, the same guy that was throwing shade saying that I'm the Anonymous, fuck you, NYT. Fuck you. You don't know how to manage the Twitter, the twatter? Let me show you how you do this shit. You get on Twitter, like so. Okay? And then in the upper corner extra, and you can manage all these accounts. So if you don't want people to know who you are, you get up in there, you change it, and that's how you actually make a post. You don't do it with the SML Anonymous. You don't do that. And then post a screenshot. Come on. What kind of Bush League bullshit is this, NYT? But really, NYT had a hell of a run as Anonymous. I'll tell you, he made a couple of digs here and there, and then Prime did a little theatricality with the voice. He says, I'm not really NYT. It doesn't matter who we are. We are SML Anonymous. Honestly, for a while there, I thought it was Raider fan or someone like that was trolling. Who won a Simbardi first, Future, Empire, or Grams? Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Grams. I like Grams. I like Grams on winning the first Simbardi out of that. But I want to talk about the top 3 SML owners, maybe 5 right now. And that's not just wins. But let me know in the comment section here or when this goes on the TubeView in the comments below. But the top owners of the SML, that's talking about team building, winning, activity, stuff like that. So first and foremost, Primetime 000. He's got the championships every season. And right now, even though I feel like his gameplay is suffering somewhat from all the updates and whatnot, but he's fielded this team that will just carry him. So Primetime goes number 1. And then I think I'm going to get some shit for this. And obviously Conk is a special mention. We miss you, Conk. Bam, bam, bam. Or bang, 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 Nina Gang. But QB Stud would be my number 2. The Super Bowls he's done this season, his team is pretty up there. His podcast, the Crunching the Numbers, his Twitter activities up there. He's all over. He hops on my podcast, and he's a pretty active guy in the chat. So QB Stud's my number 2 owner as it stands right now. This is not an all-time list. This is just like a power rankings of owners as it may be. As much as I hate the little bastard, Meats, I'd have to put Meats number 3. Developed Golden into Jesus and football pads. His chat activity is normally there unless he's on a losing streak. His tweets are there. His graphics are on point. I feel like Meats would probably be my number 3. If I had to go beyond that, which it's kind of tough after that. It's not as black and white. But I'd probably put, honestly, I put NYT, and this you can interchange 4 and 5. But I put NYT and Grams at 4 and 5 just because how often they're in the chat, the things that they do, the wins, etc., etc. I don't know what the hell this means. Users pop chat. Oh, I'm finishing this list. It doesn't matter about his wins, though, Prime. He's still been a good owner. I'm not just talking about just wins. But Graham's done, I don't know. I can even throw KJ Slander out there just because he has kind of turned around. Well, Coach Pauly, I don't know. Coach Pauly's pretty active. I do love me some Coach Pauly. I guess it's just he hasn't won a lot of big games this cycle. And the fact that he tried to touch my no-nos. He can't touch me like that. He's not my dad. He's not my uncle. He's not my preacher. You can't touch me like that. So that's why Coach Pauly's not in the top 5. Like Prime said, he's just a little creepy. Moving on. Switching gears. Madden 21. We're going back to that. He's right. I don't love Pauly. But Madden 21. If we go back to that. Couple of things that we take off every cycle. This game seems so polished. We're all excited. We're rock hard for a couple of new features. We get on there. But there's Coach Pauly. I knew I'd get a little fucking jab on him. But it always seems really good at the beginning. We're all excited. It's like, oh yeah, they finally turned the corner with the gameplay. They added some new things in there. Sorry, Coach P. I love you, Coach Pauly. You just got to win a couple playoff games, and then you'll be in my top 5 power rankings for owners. Not team-wise. I mean, you're. I don't even know. I'd have to look at where everyone's at right now. I haven't really been paying attention in terms of just gameplay. But this cycle, if we go by this cycle, you just don't have the amount of seasons in as Grams and some of these other guys. Your podcasts, though, are the most viewed, so that should probably get you in at number 5. Fuck it. We'll kick Grams off the list for now and put Coach Pauly at number 5. NYT's number 4 because he's made the Super Bowl. He was SML anonymous. He gets the most likes of anyone on GroupMe every time he posts. So Grams ain't even showing up. If Grams is up in this bitch, I'd probably keep him on the list. But you know what? Fuck Grams. He don't want to show up. So now you guys got me sidetracked. Damn it. But anyway, we always think this game's so good when it comes out. You get excited about things. It seems like things are good. A few glitches get exposed. So now EA tries to fix it with some title updates, and then the game gets more fucked. And then they try another title update, and it becomes more fucked, and then more fucked. And now we're at the state where nobody wants to play this game. Hashtag fuck Grams. But I think that's what we're going to see in Madden 21. From what I didn't do the closed beta. I think several of you guys did, and I don't think a whole lot of you were impressed either. But from the videos I've watched from Madden YouTubers, they kind of said certain aspects of gameplay felt a little better. Other than that, the graphics-wise and everything is pretty much the same. It seems like a few things were better at the same time. Other things were neglected, which is kind of typical. If we're going to see any type of improvements, it would be when we make the jump to PS5, which I doubt that. And if we making the jump, I'm a little nervous because if I remember when we went from PS3 to PS4, when they ported that over for that game, it was pretty much dog shit. It was a little better graphics wise, but I don't think it was that much better. Paulie, I think we're going to Madden 21, bud, not Madden 20, if I'm not mistaken. Because I could be wrong, but I don't have the following that Coach Paulie does, so maybe it is Madden 20. Madden 20 will be better. I think we're on Madden 21 though. But I just don't see the major changing happen. So let me know what you guys think. If you think it's going to be this great game, I'm trying to be hopeful, but I can't. EA has just kicked me in the balls too many times, and I don't have a whole lot of faith for this game. A few games I do have hopes for. The Star Wars Squadrons looks pretty legit, and the fact that it has full VR support, that's pretty cool. That's pretty key. They just don't need to dial the ability. Oh, yeah, they definitely need to dial the abilities back. Or we just need to turn them off for CFM and leave it for... Oh, the truth's calling in? I'd be good for the truth to call in. Nobody's calling in. I'm looking right now. Yeah, if you guys want to call in, you want to join me, I'm on the main SML Discord. I'm in the social voice chat. So if somebody else wants to hop on, you're more than welcome to hop on for a second. Tiny Titan hops out. I mentioned Star Wars for a second. But no, I didn't get the Battlefront 2. Change your direction should help. No, I don't know. They talked about the change of direction and a couple little things they've added into Madden 21, and I'm not sold. I'm not sold on it, QB, but right now I'm going to make a prediction. The final Madden championship winner of Madden 20 for the SML. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. Maybe I won't even make a prediction. Maybe Coach Pauly, because he's 5-0 right now, tearing it up. The proverbial Daddy League's #1 power ranker. Or maybe he meets 6-0. Or maybe it'd be my guy, Dumpahonis, taking a dump on seasons. Maybe I'll make a prediction, maybe I won't. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to go ahead. It's tough. I'm going with Dumpahonis. I'm going with Dump. He's 6-0. We've seen the meats fold one too many times. Coach Pauly, I just don't think he has the personnel to compete in those bigger games, and his scheme is a little lacking at times. So I'm going with Dump. Dump.
Can you hear me?
When you got CMC, when we allowed that trade to come in, I got to go with Dump. So let me know. If you guys think that was too much of a dump. Yeah, I think Paulie says he sucks at taking field goals. I would like to go with Rader, but all Rader has is 4,000 yards rushing this season. He can't throw the ball. His defense is kind of lackluster. Love Rader, but he's just cheesing the fuck out of human joystick. Oh, shit. Is there somebody in the...
Can you hear me?
I didn't have my headphones in, dude.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I just put my headphones
Hey,
in.
it's me and the wife.
Oh. Hey, it's Prime and Mrs. Prime here. We're on the podcast. Can everybody hear the people that just joined? Are we good?
Yeah, I think they can hear. Yeah,
I think we're good. Paulie's getting aroused. All right, so Mrs. Prime, what do you think when you watch your husband when he plays Madden? What's something that you love about watching him play Madden and something you absolutely hate?
Oh God.
I love watching him win, but I really hate when he smacks his face like really hard. I feel like that moves like a brain aneurysm.
Like, so I take like both hands and I slap, like basically almost punch my forehead.
Yeah,
he does the exact same thing.
And one time I spiked my brand new purple controller, and everybody in the house really got mad at me for doing that. My girlfriend and other people were there that observed that behavior. Anyway, pretend that didn't happen. So, Prime, when you're 3-3, when you're looking at this season moving forward, where are you going to be at the end of the season? Are you going to be 16-time SML champion?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. It's like Lil Wayne's song. I ain't got no worries. We ain't worried right now. We're just gonna get high. I got Dump coming up twice. I'm gonna beat him both times.
Wow.
I got Roy's coming up. I'm gonna beat him, and then after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. The schedule lightens up. So I got ZZ. I got Mike SML, NYT. It gets pretty light towards the end of the season.
What do you think about Coach Paulie? He's got an erection. Listen to your woman talking right now. He's 5-0. Where are you putting Coach Paulie's season?
Yeah, he's pretty solid. He studies the tape. That's good. That's good. He's very prepared, but he's a very mediocre passer. Did you see the end of that playoff game last night?
No, I missed it.
Oh my Lord! So he had about 45 seconds left. A post route, literally wide open, 30 yards of grass, and he missed it. Took a flat route, and he lost the game. Coach Paulie just can't pass the ball. He's kind of like Oshie, but without the defense.
He only has 2 players 90 or above. Naheem the Dream Hines, 91, and that's an X factor. Braden Smith, the right tackle. Looks like he just made a lot of trades with the Colts. Daniel Hunter, 89 overall, is another X factor. Other than that, his roster's kind of like in the middle. So he's doing a lot, though, to be undefeated. So we'll see where Coach Paulie winds up being at.
No, Coach Paulie's a good guy. He has a chance. The problem is Sunday. Sunday's back, and it's going to be tough for him to beat Sunday.
Mrs. Prime, if you're still there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Who's your favorite SML owner outside of the 15-time GOAT SML champion? If you got a favorite, and then who's your least favorite owner? Because, you're around the chats. You see it. You read it. You see the videos. You're out there. So go ahead and give me your favorite and least favorite.
All right, well, your favorite and least favorite?
I guess you'd be my favorite.
Oh, come on.
Aside from my husband.
No, all right. Excluding Field, then.
Crap. I don't know. I only know like 5 names that I can even remember.
Right. Well, you're on the spot.
Okay, you got Raider fan. He doesn't wear a shirt. He's got dad bod. He drinks a lot. What's not to love about that? You got Coach Paulie. Coach Paulie he's got animatary autograph. He's got the most viewed podcast on the damn channel. You got QB Stud, who is like the real Patriots in real life. He just keeps winning. People don't like him. You got Meats. You got Meats. He's very active. He's very active with his graphics and everything. When he's winning, when he's not, he's like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. He's
all right, do you like Meats? Or do you not like Meats?
Yeah, Meats is pretty cool.
So you like Meats now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is he your most favorite, though? Answer the question. You're just kind of
answer the question. Say who you don't like. I don't care.
Okay. I don't really have anyone I don't like right now.
What about ZZ? Do you like ZZ?
Yeah, I like ZZ. I guess he'd be my favorite.
How is ZZ your favorite? Okay, ZZ hops on a podcast once a month with Prime when all of his date rape drugs wear off and he's actually awake. Well, guys, we're here on the Super Bowl.
I don't know. He's the only one
touchdown.
He's like the only other one I ever hear talk.
What's that?
He's like the only other one I ever hear like actually talking.
You got to watch the Raider fan videos.
Yeah.
I watched some
She
of
doesn't
them,
like
but
Raider fan, actually. She
You
says he's
don't like
quote
Raider fan?
unquote disgusting, is what she says. Quote unquote.
Wow.
This is live, by the way. 11 people viewing. Hopefully, Raider fans not
What do you
watching it.
think about Prime's? One primed weight, but Mrs. Prime. Who do you think Prime's going to take in Madden 21? Will you go back with this Colts? Because Prime is a Colts fanatic. Prime is not a Colts fan. I mentioned fanatic versus fan earlier in the stream, and Prime is a fanatic. So will he be the Colts again, or do you think he's actually just going to take the best available at number 1?
I'd bet my life on the fact that he's going to be the Colts.
Wow. Okay. Outing him. Prime, are you going to
Yeah,
take the
well,
Colts? Are you willing to punch in the number 1 pick right now?
No, we're gonna view our options. You know,
Why
Mahomes is
not
out there.
just put it out there right now on this stream? That way we can say that something happened live. Ask Mrs. Prime to do a monthly podcast with Mrs. QB. Ooh.
No, that'd be interesting.
Ooh.
What do you think? What do you think Mrs. QB thinks about all of QB's actions in the SML?
She seems pretty supportive of
Yeah, she
Mr.
does seem
QB.
supportive.
Same
Oh,
with-
I just seen QB ask Miss Prime to do. Oh, that's QB asked that. Impressive.
They're calling us
what's
hashtag woke crew.
Oh, are we woke?
Mike
Wow.
FML got in there and is talking a little shit.
What's your thing? What's your thoughts on Mike FML, thick boy?
I'm actually pretty good with Mike FML.
I like Mike.
He
What's your
does
thoughts
pretty well
on
with the teams he picks. Sometimes he puts foot in mouth. Other than that, I like Mike.
What's your thoughts about? I'm asking the wife now on thick boys in the SML. You got Mike FML, a few other thickies who are a little overweight. What's your thoughts on them?
Same as any other guy.
Yeah, you're laughing right now.
You kind of put me on the spot. I don't know. I don't know who these people
All
are.
right, well, all right. That's all we needed to hear. She's disgusted. So I'll let you go ahead and take it from here.
Outside of you, with this final season in Madden 20, if you're out, who's going to win the final Super Bowl? If you had to exclude yourself.
It's a good question. I can't say Dump. I think you predicted Dump, but he lost Jalen Ramsey, and he hasn't gotten it done when his team was at the peak of their powers. So I can't see it happening now. So you got to go with either the Redskins or maybe Meats, man. Little
Who
boy
is
Meats.
Little Timothy is goaded?
Wait?
Some guy
Wait,
named
who's-
Little Timothy is goaded. Are you good?
Who's that?
I don't know. Dump says, is that a conch burner account?
Little Timothy is goaded.
I don't know. It's interesting. Who is Little Timothy is goaded? If you're out there, let me see if I can add him real quick in this chat.
Has to be a conch burner. Do you know Conch still watches our videos?
Conch's a big fan of the show. I'm a big Conch fan. I'm a little upset that he's gone.
Oh, Sugar Booger, what's your thoughts on Conch? I know you were woke up a few times by his late night messages.
I don't really know too much about him other than the late night messages, but that was annoying. I go to bed like 10, 11 o'clock most nights, and he messages after that is just.
I would wake up in the middle of the night and temporarily block Conch so I wouldn't get his messages waking me up.
They want to know if Mrs. Prime is going to be at the SML meet and greet.
Yeah, probably.
I would think
yeah,
so, yeah.
she'll be there. She'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mike FML says, I forgive Miss Prime for hating on Team Thick Boy. Bigger is better. Sorry for Prime's literal shortcoming. Ooh. Mike FML saying that thicker is better. Well, Paulie says he's coming now. What do you mean
Does
by
he mean at the SML meet and greet, or
Yeah.
he's just creaming his pants right now?
Yeah. Paulie
Coach.
is...
He can't wait to
Coach
meet her.
Paulie.
God, he's going to hashtag steal your girl.
Yeah, I know. Coach Paulie's
That'd be great.
ripped, too.
I can't wait.
I haven't shown her pictures of Coach Paulie because I'm ashamed of myself when I see him.
Coach Paulie's a beefcake.
He is a beefcake. And he knows Adam Vinatieri.
All right, we got to quit talking this sex talk before I get banned off of
Yes.
Twitch. But what do you guys want? What do we got in the comments here? Sunday's not here. Paulie isn't coming. Ooh, he does love himself some Sunday Squad.
What's your thoughts on the
At the Super
Paulie
Bowl
Sunday,
commentary, Coach Paulie says, "Oh, and there's Baby Goat. Baby Goat." It's like Baby
What-
Goat every 3 seconds.
What do you think about that, Paulie being a big fan of Sunday? Do you think it's a facade or do you think it's true love?
You know, I really don't know. I think he was loving on Sunday because he really thought Sunday was going to beat you, and also Sunday's kind of the cream of the crop in the NFC, although Coach Polly's currently undefeated, so can't hate. Get her to commit to the monthly show with Mrs. QB so I can talk to Mrs. about it. She's already committed to it, QB stud. She's committed.
She basically does whatever I say.
Yeah. It's kind of like a cult that primes him where he's got his wife brainwashed.
Yeah.
So it works. Ask Mrs.
Oh,
Prime to
okay.
rate Danica Patrick on a scale of 1 to 10, asking for
All
a
right.
friend.
Do you know who Danica Patrick
I
is?
have
All right,
no
we're
clue.
googling a
How
picture.
do you
of
not
Danica
know who
Patrick.
Danica... Jesus Christ.
She's a GoDaddy girl. All right, Danica Patrick. Right there. That's a good picture.
I
of
do
her.
love
1 to
Danica.
10.
Like prime vintage Danica.
All right, it's a good picture. All right,
She's pretty.
all right, 1 to 10
1 to
though.
10, so
Oh,
she's pretty.
I give her like an 8 or a 9.
8 or 9? Are
Nice.
you serious? I mean, she's a 6.
What the fuck, Prime? Who are you raising? Really pretty.
Tiny type.
And then QB Stud puts out a picture of an ogre for Danica.
Danica Patrick. Yeah, she's all right.
We're losing the viewers. We are losing the viewers. We're down to 8. We were up to 12. I think we're rambling on here. 35 minutes.
We're at 10. We're at 10.
Oh, we're at 10?
That's
My
all
thing
it
says
says.
8.
So, all right then. Well, does anybody else have any other questions for me before we get off here, or the wife?
Solid 7. Tiny Titan says, you guys got questions for Prime or Mrs. Prime? They're going to hop off the show, and I'll probably wrap it up. Put a little bow on it. Put it on the two of you.
Okay, then I got one for you real quick then.
Yeah.
Before I get off here, if Sunday Squad and QB playing a Super Bowl, who wins? Sunday Squad just completely murked QB in the regular season.
Honestly, I'd say QB Stud just because I feel like his game plan's more dynamic than Sunday Squad.
Yeah, because you're saying QB can win in different ways.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Sunday won 35-14 last advance. If things go Sunday's way, it's tough to see how he wouldn't win, but I think QB would have a better shot of winning.
The main reason why he wins is the pass rush.
Yeah.
For
Have
Sunday.
you played Sunday? Have
Yeah,
you played
I
Sunday?
played him too. I mean, he's beat me every time, but still, I just don't feel like when Jonesy was in the league. Jonesy was intimidating. I hated playing him. There's a lot of people that did not like playing Jonesy. Even Governor last cycle, Governor was a guy that nobody really liked playing. The offense would just shoot you up. His team was fucking stacked. Even at the beginning of this cycle with the Eagles, his offense was pretty vaunted, and I don't know. I don't see that same out of Sunday Squad. I mean, he's a really great player. 9 times out of 10 he's going to win the game, but you still feel like that you could beat him.
So who's the second best player of all time in SML? Is it Jonesy still?
Second best of all time.
Yeah. Because Jonesy's got, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be close between him and Gov. But I think Jonesy just because he didn't just beat people. I mean, Jonesy fucking splattered opponents.
he was nuts,
cheesy.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have been kicked a long time before he was. But
Yeah.
he absolutely splattered his opponents.
Yeah, Jonesy
is the guy who changed his ratings and got booted from multiple leagues. Yeah, it sounds like him.
That's why we kicked him, because actually Coach Pauly's league messaged us and said he got caught. So that was actually one of the reasons why we got rid of him.
And then Paulie wants to know if there's going to be sex tonight from Mr. and Mrs. Prime. That's to be continued. QB Stud
Yes.
spotted him 21 points. Prime is second best. QB coming in hot.
Wow.
Kapow!
And QB with the kapow. Coach Pauly laughing. I can hear his Boston accent. I can hear him trying to say tiny, but he's saying tinny because he can't pronounce it. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'll let you kick me off the show.
All right. Well, we appreciate the Primes joining us here on this live edition. I planned on doing this before, so maybe if this is more interesting for you guys as you can engage, maybe I'll approach it in this format more in the future. Thanks for joining us, Primes. Good luck to Mr. Prime the rest of this season and next cycle when you beat the Colts yet again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Jacob Eason for the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We just kicked the Primes off the show. So if you don't have any closing statements. We're approaching 40 minutes. I got a couple garbage minutes in there talking about you being the new GOAT on 2K. Prime just jumped off, but he'll tell you that he's the GOAT on 2K. Any game he plays, he feels like he's the GOAT. Don't wrap it. They're going deep. They're going deep, boys. He don't want his own son, though. Prime ain't ready for that yet. So, regardless, guys, I appreciate you all tuning in. I'm getting bored talking to myself, bored with myself at this point. So, I think the rest of you guys are probably getting there too. But let me know what you want to talk about in the future. Let me know what you think about Madden 21, if you think it's legit going to be. Hey, thanks, Coach Pauly. He's going deep, son. So, SML meet and greet. I talked about it being in Nashville a while back. I think they're actually talking about it going to be in Nashville, so it'd be pretty cool. Go to Tootsie's or something like that. I've never actually been to Nashville, but wouldn't mind going to a couple country concerts, hanging out with my boys, KJ and Tiny, listening to the Crickets laying in the back of a truck bed, because that's where all the classy ladies fuck. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do some kind of weekly edition, and maybe we got to cut the time down a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go for 3 hours next time and add some gaming into it. But we'll see what happens. I know I'm really inconsistent with it because he's going But all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there. Check us out, daddyleagues.com/SML, simmadleague.com. And also, we've got the primer. I don't know if there's any spots open right now. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. And the next edition. The next edition of Playing the Field, we shall see. We shall see how it happens. Be sure to like, subscribe, take care, and have a great day. All right, boys. We out of here. We're signing off. Have a good night.